Thrill Test, the name that means topmost quality in ice cream, milk, and other dairy products, presents
Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Kuklapolitan Playhouse, where ancient magic and modern chemistry mix in one blinding flash. Now, for my notebook, from which normal. Glad I was a smart girl and took notes during the lectures. Here we are. Notions. No. Emotions. No. Potions. That's it. Potions. How to turn a tree into a pipsqueak. How to make red turn into blue, blue turn into yellow, yellow turn into water. No, that's no good. How to turn water into stone. No, that won't work. Potion. How to play the piano and sing. No, heavens, how'd that get in? Potions. Here it is. Love potion. Love potion. How to make a love potion. How to make you fall in love with somebody else. How to make someone else fall in love with you. How to make a boy fall in love with the first girl he sees after drinking the potion. This is an all-purpose potion recommended for all purposes. That's it. I think that's the one. Bewlah, darling! Bewlah, darling, I'm busy, dear. Well, Bewlah, darling, I wanted you... Oh, I got the most delightful gifts. Oh, the most charming things, really. I just wish you would... Don't touch that page! Bewlah, darling, what seems to be wrong with you today? We're going to work, you know. Tuesday's always our day to work on my trousseau and my hope chest. Not today. I'm working my own hope chest today. Bewlah, darling, what is wrong? Look at your hair. It's a mess. Bewlah, please. I found the most divine new dressmaker. Oh, that's nice. Don't bother me, dear. I'm working on something. What in the world? Oh, Bewlah, your hair. What in the world is wrong with you today? Nothing's wrong with me. I'm working on a love potion. Anyway, you wouldn't understand. Just leave me, please. I'm very busy today. It's an urgent matter. I must complete it today, or all is lost. Bewlah, darling, let me tell you about my new dressmaker. Oh, she's divine. Oh, Madame Margarita. Oh, she's simply divine. You know, Monsieur Joseph, he's fine, you know. He's good for hats sometimes. But I tell you, the clothes, his lines are wrong. It's just, Margarita makes anything for me. And she doesn't even need a pattern. She just takes one glance at me and cuts out the material. It's so grand. Oh, I'm getting the most divine new creation. Simply divine for my wedding. Ophelia, dear, I don't mean to be short. But would you mind taking it on the lam? I beg your pardon. Vamoose! I'm working out some magical problems. But, well... Oh, really? This is so strange. Oh, all right, if you want. I'll take it down in Ollie's laboratory and work on them. Beulah, dear, before you leave, what is this all about?
You'll find out soon enough.
Beulah, you really should fix your hair. Bobsie's just...
Don't mention that word to me, Bobsie. You know, there is no fury in the world like that of a woman scorned.
It's not the way I heard it.
Well, anyway, that's the general meaning of the thing.
Oh, he didn't scorn you. Beulah, you were... Mr. Lewis was so charming to you in New York, and he wanted so hard to entertain you, and, you know, after that wonderful madcap adventure you had last year when you... Remember when you flew into New York and landed on his front porch?
It was a ledge.
Well, when you landed on the ledge there, it was so divine, and everything was so sweet, and you were such good friends, and it was so romantic.
Well, it's not romantic anymore. If he thinks he's going to get away with spurning me, no, sir, he's not going to turn me down. I'm going to turn him down.
What do you mean, Beulah? Beulah, I just like the look in your eye. I haven't seen that look in your eyes since Halloween, when you worked in all that magic stuff. Now, Beulah, stop. You're frightening me.
I frighten myself sometimes.
What do you intend to do?
I intend to... I'll tell you some other time, that's all. I'll tell you some other time. Meanwhile, keep your eyes open. Things are going to happen today. Die-die-die! Die-die!
Beulah, where are you going with my test tubes and all my laboratory equipment?
Don't ask any silly questions, boy.
Oh, gracious. Jack, darling,
Yes,
did
please.
you see all that?
Couldn't quite figure it out.
Terribly upset. Charming evening last night.
Oh, wasn't it fun?
Well, you played divinely.
Thank you,
And the meatballs were so good, weren't they?
Rather unique.
Oh, I thought it was quite wonderful. Oh, I do wish I knew what Bewsie was up to. Oh, I think Kukla should take a little better hold around here. Did you call me, Madam Octopus? Oh, so glad you came, Kukla. Beulah's up to no good. Absolutely no good. Oh, I wouldn't worry about Bewsie. Well, she's very upset about Bobsie. Well, she should be upset. The way... Of course, I don't know, he doesn't understand her very well, but I know his feelings are hurt, and he's just been kind of giving her the cold shoulder. Well, believe me, he'd better just warm up to her. I don't know what she's has in mind, but it's something very strange. She's got the chemicals set out, and she's got her old notebook from Witch Normal, and you know what happened the last time. No, but it all works. Don't worry, Madam Octopus, and just stop worrying about it. Well, I can't help worrying now. Somehow I just feel a strange, cold chill run down my spine. And I did want her to help me with my trousseau and everything. Well, you go ahead. I'll help you, Madam Octopus. What's this about Bewsie?
Mysterious things are going on today. Can't quite figure it out, Kukla.
What's she doing?
Chemical set. Chemicals.
Bewlah? Bewlah! Bewlah Witch, you step right up here on the stage. Bewlah?
Don't bother me, I'm potioning.
Bewlah, come up here. Now, what's this all about?
Nothing.
Bewlah, look at me in the eye. There's mischief in that glance.
More than mischief. I've got a plan. Kukla? Robert Q. Lewis is a gone goose.
What do you mean?
I'm making a potion, a love potion. You know, just like the one they did in Tristan and Isolde. Remember that?
Well, no, I wasn't around.
Oh, you know the story, though. I'm going to make it. And when he drinks it, the very first girl that he sees, he'll fall in love with, and he'll be so smitten with her, he can't leave her side ever, ever, ever. Not going to turn me down.
He didn't turn you.
Yes, he did.
Well, but you gave him a brush off in New York.
I did not. I was just too busy. I'm an artist.
Oh, Bewlah, come on.
Stop. I am. Anyway, when he drinks it, first girl that comes up, he'll be in love with. And that first girl is going to be me. I'm going to help it along a little, too. I've got a few other plans.
Well, you'll never fall in love with your head.
Never mind. And when it happens, I'll turn him down so flatly. He'll be miserable.
Why, Buelah!
I know, I surprised myself. You want to help me?
Well, I am responsible for what goes on. What would Fran think of all this?
She wouldn't blame me. She understands how a girl's heart feels. Oh, come on, Buelah. Help me.
Now what?
A little beaker down there.
Now what?
Oh, wait a minute.
You want this thing?
Yeah, bring that up.
Now what?
First, pour the beaker in here.
What is all this?
Never mind.
In here?
Yeah. Every little drop counts. Wow! Wait till that settles. Wow!
Smells like vinegar.
Never you mind what it smells like.
I'm scared.
Wait till it clears.
The witch blood tells, Jack. She's gone native. Bob!
Yeah?
Robert Q!
Yeah, go.
Come on in, will ya?
All right, I'm going to finish packing later, I guess. I got to get back pretty soon.
I know.
All finished with the packing.
Nice to have you here with us, Bob.
Thanks. I've enjoyed it so much.
Glad you did.
Of course, that dinner last night was sort of funny. I don't know. What's the matter with Bewsie anyway? Doesn't you understand when I'm joking?
Bob,
Golly.
I just am here as a friend to advise you.
Yeah.
Buelah has little quirks that we all understand here at the Kukla Theater.
Yeah, sure.
She's a girl, you know.
Yeah, I knew that.
If you don't like her, I mean, let's just kind of
Oh, wait a minute, Kook.
walk out. You better leave now.
Oh, Kook, now don't you understand me better than that? You know what happened when Bewsie was in New York and she was so smitten with John Gielgud and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
You know, and wouldn't see me or anything. I just think she ought to get a dose of her own medicine, that's all.
speaking of medicine, I don't think you ought to kid. I think you should go up and shake hands and come out fighting, you know?
Huh?
Buelah studied to be a witch when she was at Witch Normal. and
Yeah, she told me about that.
Bob,
Mm-hmm.
she's making a love potion. It's not funny.
Is?
No, because, I don't think it'll work, but it might
then-
taste awful bad.
Oh, there's no such... I won't take it, that's all. I'll show her. I won't have to take it.
I know, but then really she will be upset and she might leave the troop or something. You can't let her know our magic doesn't work.
Oh, I see.
One of those things. It's pride, you know. She never did get her doctor's degree. You know.
Uh-huh.
Not even her master's.
What do you think I ought to do?
I don't know. But
What's the potion supposed to do?
it's supposed to make you fall in love with the first girl you see after you've drunk the potion. Tristam and Isolde or something, you know, one of those things.
Oh, I drink the potion, and then the first girl I see I fall in love with?
Beulah's going to come up quickly.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, you don't really think that'll work, do you?
no, I frankly don't think it'll work, but I just didn't want you to get into any trouble or any upset. I thought I ought to tell you.
All right, but listen, Kook. Suppose I drink the potion, see? And you want to do something with me? Now you must understand one thing. My feelings for Bewsie have not changed in the least.
You mean you do care?
Well, of course I do. I wouldn't have come all the way out here if it didn't. I just think she ought to come down to earth. Now, look, if we can play a little trick on her. See, she thinks at first, that I'll fall madly in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
I think she deserves just a little bit of a lesson.
What like, for instance?
Well, look, if when you give me the potion,
Think that'd be fair?
sure, it's only fun.
I'd like to see the look on it.
I can just imagine.
It'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it?
I'd like to try it.
All right.
You want to?
Yes, all right with me. Okay, I'll let you know when
All
it's
right, let me know when
settled.
the potion...
I don't know what it'll taste like, but I'm sure it won't work anything.
The only thing that does bother me a little bit, but all right, can't be any worse than those meatballs last night, I'll tell you that.
I thought they were pretty good. You're just jealous because you only got one.
All over my shirt.
Yes. She did kind of slide it across the table, didn't she? Oh, we had such a good time last night. Honestly. When Jack came over and we played, I'm so sorry Fran wasn't there because she loves to sing and play when Jack has a... He has kind of a streak of sitting down and playing the piano and just playing all the wonderful old songs. And hi.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, never mind. Let's not get you into it, too.
What?
Oh, I'm just talking about Jack. There he is.
Oh, hi, Jackson. How are you?
You know something?
What?
I did something very special for Jack. Remember last night, after dinner, he sat down and played?
Oh, and so beautifully. Oh, it was rapturous, the way his fingers went over those ivories.
Yes, it was. It really was.
We all sang all the good old songs.
Well, you know, poor Jack, played so long that he didn't get any dessert.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot that.
So you know what I did?
What?
I set something up in the kitchen, and just a few minutes ago, I had somebody whisper to him, Linwood. I told Linwood to tell him to go out in the kitchen and see his surprise. Would you like to see what it is, too?
Yeah. Jack, are you out in the kitchen? Let's take a look. Oh, of course. Oh, left over from last night. Yeah, a whole half-gallon of wonderful Seal Test vanilla ice cream. Oh, Kukla, you know, that's the most wonderful way to serve a dessert.
Well, it is because you can keep them in the half-gallons right there in the refrigerator, and they're so handy. You can pack them away.
Or use as much as you want, and then just close the carton and put them right back, put the cartons right back into the refrigerator. What's he doing?
And that's some of the homemade strawberry preserves that we have.
Oh, what a wonderful sundae that makes.
Use lots, Jack. Ooh, you have to make up for last night's dessert as well as today's dessert.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Greatest thing in the world. Seal Test vanilla ice cream and wonderful homemade strawberry preserve. That makes a real wonderful sundae.
Well, any Sunday's a wonderful Sunday with Seal Test ice cream.
You should say that again.
Any Sunday's a wonderful...
Oh, never mind, Kukla. Honestly. You don't have to take me so literally.
Well, I'm always very literal when it comes to Seal Test.
Well, I like it too, and there's nothing that you can say about Seal Test ice cream that I don't already know and that I don't believe. It's just that I don't go around raving and ranting and repeating all the time.
I wasn't repeating all the time. I'm just very glad that we had plenty of half-gallons on hand so that Jack could have his dessert today.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Well, let me know if anything happens, won't you?
I will. You sound just like Fran.
Do I?
Yeah, you just like you're going to leave.
Well, I don't have to leave.
I think you'd better.
Okay, whatever you like. I'm reading science fiction. I'll see you later.
What this time?
Flying saucers.
Again? Oh, no. Well,
You, Kukla,
what?
Kukla,
Excuse me, miss.
all settled, dear.
Bewlah, do you think you ought to?
I'm not going to do it. You put it up there and call him in.
Bewlah, you'll have to call him in yourself.
You call him in, or I won't do it.
Well, okay. Looks like Chicago water.
Get a beaker up there.
Okay.
Pour a little in.
That enough?
Oh, come on, let's make sure.
Okay.
I think that's enough.
What are you doing, Bewlah?
Oh, I'm just adding a little feminine magic to help things along.
Oh, no.
Call him in, dear.
Okay. You'll have to tell him. You'll have to get him to drink it. I'm not going to try it. Guess it's all right, though. It looks clear. I'd like to taste it myself. Might work.
Yoo-hoo! Bobsie boy!
Yeah? Oh, wait a second. Darn fool sock. You can never fill a trunk like before the way you had it when you came.
Come on, Bobsie, dear!
Yeah.
Bobsie boy, you were looking
Yeah.
a little peaked.
Where are you, Buse?
Oh, I'm back here, dear. I
Oh.
come out right away.
Well-
You were looking a little peaked, dear, so I made up a little batch of my Aunt Bewsie's special tonic. It'll pep you up. Drink some.
Drink some of this?
Yes.
Jack?
Drink it. Don't ask him.
All right.
Everything's all set. Well, how do you feel? Great.
Fine.
Well, did someone want me on the stage? Gracious, Kukla just said for me to come up on the stage.
Ophelia. Ophelia, darling. Ophelia, I've been
Mr. Lewis, please.
I've been waiting all my life, and all of a sudden it seems to me as though you are the one thing that in my whole life I have wanted to know, to love.
Mr. Lewis, please, I'm promised to
Ophelia,
another. Mr. Lewis, why now? Why didn't you do this last summer?
Ophelia, I don't know
I
what...
wasn't engaged then.
It's just come over
What's
me.
going
It
on?
came over
Ah,
me. Ophelia, it came over me all of a sudden.
no! Bobsie, no!
It-
What's the... You! Why did you have to come up here at this time? Ah!
Ophelia,
No,
Ophelia,
I
look
won't
at me.
stand for it!
Look at
I
me.
won't stand. Bobsie, you... Oh!
Ophelia, who's your
Oh,
friend?
please, what in the world is it? It's a love
Ophelia,
potion. He drank a love
Ophelia,
potion. You were the first
Ophelia.
girl that came. Oh, it didn't work, Toby. It did work.
Ophelia,
Look.
Ophelia.
Why do you have to be so selfish?
Ophelia.
You got a man. Ah!
Oh,
This is the
Ophelia,
end.
I've been waiting all my life for this moment. Your hair, your eyes,
Oh,
your
Mr. Lewis,
lovely
please,
gown.
oh.
Ophelia, look at me.
Mhm.
Come back to New York. Leave all this shabbiness in Chicago. Come to the city of glimmering lights. Come to New York. Live on my ledge with me and gaze at the moon. Drop a flower pot on my head. Together we can share the glory that is New York. Ophelia, my...
Oh, Richard, I was just talking to you.
Hello.
I
Ophelia.
heard the whole thing. Mr. Lewis, I'll thank you to keep a civil tongue in your head.
You're welcome.
This is my intended.
You're welcome. Ophelia, please fly with me.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes, sir.
I would like to see you outside. Would you mind stepping outside
I'm
with
sorry.
me?
Oh, now, Richard, he didn't mean a thing.
Wait a
It's all a dreadful mistake.
What do you
I
want?
don't care about any dreadful mistake. I understand.
What is it you want, sir? Some more of those Silver Star blades?
I'll thank you to keep your commercials on your own program. You've done enough coming here in the Kuklapolitan trying to break up this happy romance. Now I'll tell you, Ophelia, will you mind going to your room?
Oh, Colonel, you're so masterful.
I'll knock
But I
twice.
tell you, this is... Please, boys, don't fight, please. I...
This will be no fight, my dear. We are going to settle this man to man, as a gentleman, outside.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Oh, Ophelia, my beloved Ophelia. Colonel,
I'll see you outside.
I didn't... Yeah. Jack, I better go?
I think so. You mean what?
Well, there have been lots of acts who've died in Chicago.
Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Oh, why did I bother with the magic? Got everything all mixed up. Oh, cruel, cruel fate. Well, that just goes to show when you try to get revenge or something like that. It just doesn't work. Oh, well. Who cares? I'll go away. All this finery I'll throw out the window. Goodbye, kids. Goodbye.
Buelah, cut the music. You even had that cued in.
Well, it helps.
Buelah, how could you do this thing? Listen, we all know there was nothing in that potion at all, but just plain clear water.
How do you know?
Well, I just happen to know you and your tricks. And just stop this nonsense. Bob was just pretending.
You mean my magic didn't work?
No, it didn't work. Now just be friends. Bob?
Yeah, Coop. Gee, he plays rough.
I want you two to be friends and stop this nonsense. Now, the whole thing is silly and ridiculous.
Of course it is.
You've been dramatizing the whole situation.
It was fun, though.
Shut up.
Bewsie.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Well, you don't have to be sorry. I'm the one who should be sorry.
Oh, no, I think it was kind of fun. We had a real scene, didn't we?
Yeah, it was sort of that Tristan. I make a good Tristan.
I'm sorry the potion didn't work, though. That is kind
Well,
of
I'm
fun.
not so sure. As a matter of fact, though, Bewsie, when it comes to you, I don't need any potions or anything like that. Ever since that night when you landed on the ledge and I don't know, it's been something boy-girl magic happened. I don't know. It's a different kind of than potion magic.
Tell me about it.
In song?
Yes.
I hear singing, and there's no one there. I smell blossoms, and the trees are bare. All day long I seem to walk on air. I wonder why. I wonder why. I keep tossing in my sleep at night. And what's more, I've lost my appetite. Stars that used to twinkle in the sky are twinkling in my eyes. I wonder why.
Hey, you don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange but nice. Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter because I've been there once or twice. Hey, put your head on my shoulder. You need someone who's older. I rub down with a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, kid, you're just in love. You don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange but nice. Heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter because I've been there once or twice.
Wait for me.
Sorry.
What's the next verse?
I keep
Put
your head on my shoulder. You need someone who's older. Give up down with a velvet glove. There's nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, you're just in love. Bobsie, dear, we've been through a lot.
Kids, I got news for you. Get the best, get sealed. Get the best, get sealed, get...
Yee-hoo!
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary, the director Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Bert Tillstrom. Kukla and I thank Bob Lewis for being with us. Good night.
Kukla, Fran Fran and Ollie are brought to you by the divisions of National Dairy Products Corporation, makers of Seal Test products. Always look for the name Seal Test. It's your assurance of purity, quality, and fine, rich flavor in ice cream, milk, and other dairy products.
NBC Television.